To the Deputy President, Mr. Gachagua, it is my sincere hope and prayer that you are impeached. And I say this in the best interest of the Kenyans, and I need you to listen to me, pole pole. Let's just do it step by step. You and I have a common problem. If anything, your boss and his cronies are planning against you. Guess what? They have been planning against us. And when you guys were working together, you ended up being entrapped in something. Yes, granted, if you are impeached, you will not be allowed to serve for office. But you've been in government for the longest time. I don't even need us to work together, Mr. Rigathi. I just need you out of that office so that you help us. Because right now you are trapped by, it is the trappings of power that are preventing your boss from going. Deep down, I know you want this. Deep down, I want this. It is very important for you to, and do this because the country is bigger than any individual. I could make you a deal that resign. If you resign, and we work on saving Kenyans from this sham that is the presidency and the bullies that are around there. You know, this is going to help because we hope that another deputy president will not be bullied. And this is specifically for the deputy president. Sorry for the other viewers and listeners. If you resign, you do the honorable thing before they impeach you. Because if they impeach you, you're never going to get into government. And even if you resign, Kenyans are not going to vote for you. So join us and do the right thing. Put the country forward as we have. We risked our bodies and put them on the streets. And if you do this, I promise you, Mr. Rigathi Gachagua, if you do this, I just even might not vie in 2027. I might, let us put the country in front of us. Let us
vying in 2027?
You know, because I said if we do not get a bullet revolution, we can get a ballot revolution. Mr. Rigathi Gachagua offers a very unique public-private partnership to enable us to have a government for the people, where if we can partner with people in government, and this does not even have to be direct. It can be a gentleman's agreement where he will do his things, us we will do our things, but because we have identified a common problem. And even the people who are saying this is a very peaceful route. Mr. Rigathi Gachagua, the country is bigger than you. The country is bigger than I. Can we just do the right thing for the country? Let us not waste so much space, because now I see you are taking up front lines, while here we would be talking about ways we can develop the country.
Sasa ile hasira ilitokea kwa Gachagua kabisa. Ni ile alilete check, ni sign nyingine ambassador nimsainie zile tulikuwa anakuja anakopa na halipi, nikaletewa hiyo check, nikawa ziko nyumbani, nilikuwa tunaongea na wazee pale tatu, tulikuwa tunapanga njia hiyo tuweke mawe, na wakati huo Githunguri alikuja, kamwambia Stanley, nasikia Moi anakutafuta, na wewe ukienda kwa Moi tutapata manufaa mingi, kuja kwa Moi. Hata unamwambia unajenga hii kanisa ya 7th day. Akaniambia sitamwambia hivyo. Hii njia muweke mawe. Kamwambia hiyo ndio tulikuwa tunajadiliana. Akija muone hata nyinyi mnajitaidia. Ilikuwa na mashimo mbaya sana. Nikamwambia unaona hii kajia kanatoka hapa kanapitia hospitali kanaenda kwenu pale kwenu nyumbani. Hiyo kajia nimeandika kwa blue book tangu niingie kwa hii kazi. Kaangaliwe na serikali. Hapo ndipo maneno ilitokea. Gachagua kusikia hivyo, Githunguri hata hakunikuta. Githunguri wakati afike Gachagua akaweka baraza mbele ya siku hiyo, ili nisiweko wakati huo, Moi atakuja. Akaweka baraza ili akuja aseme nimekula pesa ya mashule nimekula pesa zao. Alipokuja kwa baraza, mimi nilisema sitaenda kwa hiyo baraza. Nikaambiwa na watu wote niende, hata askari wangu akasema niambia niende, akasema nitaenda. Nikafungua baraza sawa sawa, ilikuwa kwa primary school. Kufungua baraza, kaambia sema mkutano ni bwana Dio aseme vile anataka, si yangu. Kuanza kusema alisema nyinyi mko na chifu mbaya sana. Una chifu amechukua hongo ya chang'aa, amekula pesa yote ya mashule. Mama mmoja anaitwa Wakaredi, kama mama Nyawira, alisimama na hata kukua marafiki sababu walikuwa kwa kanisa ingine, walikuwa wanakataa mambo ya allocation, maendeleo ya allocation. Akasema, wewe bwana Dio, chifu chang'aa inashikwa wakati chifu wako. Wakati chifu hakuna chang'aa inashikagwa. Na yeye ile imepunguka, ni yeye amepungua personally. Sijui ni chang'aa gani. Mzee mwingine akasema, akainua mkono. Akaambia sema mzee alikuwa na kobaya sana, hakukuwa anasikika sana. Lakini wakati huo alifunguka. Kamwambia bwana Dio, ikiwa mko na fitina na chifu, muende muongee huko kiofisi. Lakini sio hapa kwa baraza. Ni pesa gani chifu amekula na tunajua jitihada zake. Akiwa amekula pesa, sisi tutalipia hapa. Hatutaondoka hapa, tuambie ni shule gani. Akakataa na mimi. Sasa Gachagua aliona baraza itaharibika. Ndio akaita another policeman. Akaenda kwake ofisi, akaandika ati nilitoroka. Na mimi kutoka hapo niliingia kwa gari yangu, ilikuwa tu hapo. Na ikaenda kwa ofisi. Nikaona personal belongings, nikachukua, nikawacha ofisi. Nikakuja, nikasema hiyo kazi nimewacha mimi. So, Gachagua alikuwa anataka kuona nimetaabika mpaka mwisho. Hata alituma askari wanipeleke Karura Forest waniue. Lakini askari tulipoenda huko walikataa. Wakasema huyu tukimushika na tulionekana tukimtoa kwake nyumbani, tukimuua tutakuwa shida. Hizi ndio tutakuwa kwa shida. Sio huyu anatuambia tumuue. Kapelekwa Kiambu, kapelekwa Rali, lakini wakaonekana hawawezi nipeleka kotini. Na statement sikukua hata nimeandika. Ndipo niliachiliwa tu hivi.
There are cases of corruption that have been mentioned that I will not want to divulge at this point, but they point directly...
What is the nature of the corruption?
Acquisition of certain properties. In fact, one of the newspapers, one of the dailies yesterday, I think it was a Sunday Nation, did enumerate how, people have, in a short stint in office, people who didn't have those properties, in a very small space of time, have been able to acquire property of billions and billions of money. There is a direct...
From what source?
Don't worry, that one will be prosecuted on the floor of the House by the mover. Number 3, okay? Orchestrating chaos against the government that he serves.
How so?
Using proxies. That again will be demonstrated, I hope.
What chaos?
First of all, you remember the demonstration that happened, the Genz demonstration. The first one was very organic. The second one was infiltrated by, and you've seen even some of my colleagues are supposed to be charged in a court of law. It is pointing into involvement by the Deputy President, and the mover will, I'm sure, will be articulating.
Has he been investigated on this? There
has been investigation. By the time a mover comes...
Sorry, has the Deputy President been investigated on this?
I wouldn't want to go to the details, Sam, but I can tell you they're extremely solid grounds. Okay?
I am not doubting what you're saying. I'm asking a
very
question.
Direct pointer.
Because we saw the DCI presenting some details to the ODPP, and the ODPP agreed there are grounds to charge certain officials, certain MPs, and some leaders that are close to the Deputy President. Why is the name of Rigathi Gachagua not on that list, if he's involved?
That is another process. This is another arm of government. That is an investigatory arm. This is Parliament. These are grounds for impeachment.
What I'm asking is,
there are grounds good enough to point that the Deputy President was involved in using proxies.
How do members of Parliament know this?
In orchestrating violence against the population of this country.
What I'm asking is, how did members of Parliament learn about this?
I mean, the mover of the motion will be at pains to explain how we got information.
You signed it.
where I'm speaking from, I've told you, I do not want to divulge much information about this motion that is coming. I'm simply trying to highlight some of the grounds of his impeachment.
No, I'm just wondering, because the investigative arms in this country, right?
Absolutely.
Members of parliament are not such.
Yes.
So how did they learn that this happened?
Of course, when you're writing a motion, there is a lot of meat that is given from different areas.
Yeah.
You must remember also that the Cabinet Secretary, Professor Kindiki, appeared before a committee last Thursday and did confirm, indeed, that the Deputy President was involved in orchestration of violence.
He said that?
He did, and he even aired it. And he said it points it points to the door, directly to the doorstep of the Deputy President, in terms of violence. It was breaking news, it was highlighted, and it was explained.
Okay, all right.
You told us not to guza mlima, and we listened, and we respected your opinion. Lakini kama umeguza Raila, sisi tunaguza mlima. You touch Raila, we touch. Like me, I did not sign that petition. The moment Wamaua touched Raila, I looked for the list and I've already signed. And our brothers and sisters from Mount Kenya told us, musiguze mlima. And we agreed, we were not guzaring mlima. But there is an unwritten rule that we don't guza it if you don't guza Raila Amolo Odinga. Yesterday, I heard my dear friend, Honorable Wamaua, attacking Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga over the ongoing war. How Raila comes in, we don't understand, because the only focus of Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is to get AU chairmanship.
Yes.
Unless she can tell us she wanted that position,
yes,
or whether the Deputy President wanted that position. And none of them have shown interest in that position.
Yes.
And I want to tell our leaders from Central Kenya that time is gone when you would con your own backyards using Raila Amolo Odinga as a scarecrow. That you say that if you do Raila this, Raila that, and you get elected. It is now time to deliver on your mandates for you to be elected. You can see right behind us here, we've done an amazing TTI. If super people were to elect me, they'll elect me on my work.
Yeah.
Not because I have attacked another leader.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you, focus on your mandate on serving other people. And the same way we told you, you told us not to guza mlima, and we listened and we respected your opinion. Lakini kama umeguza Raila, sisi tunaguza mlima. You touch Raila, we touch. Like me, I did not sign that petition. The moment Wamaua touched Raila, I looked for the list and I've already signed. Because it's tit for tat is a fair game. If you want, talk to us nicely, because that war is not our war as a party. We don't know what agreements you got in behind the scenes. We don't know how those agreements helps Kenyan. We don't know nothing about them. So why you want to get us into a war that is not ours, Yelewi? And because of that, nime sign. And I want to encourage you, refrain, desist, and depart from attacking Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga.